Welcome back, guys. So we are going to be doing a fill showing you guys how I get this blue in the outer corner of the eyes. It is a really simple procedure. However, it is kind of tedious and you really need to worry or understand where to place your lashes in order to get this effect. So my rule of thumb when it comes to this type of set is I like all the obviously black lashes to be towards the middle and the inner corner lashes, and then have the blue lashes in the outer corner. However, I will be ending with a little bit of black lashes or volume lashes in the outer corners, just to create that illusion that it's not just cutting off, because we still want the shape to be there for her eyes, but we want the blue to pop. I think blue goes really well with blue with brown colored eyes. It makes them pop. If you have somebody who has a hazel eyes, I would use purple. And if you have somebody with blue eyes, you could really honestly use any color, but mainly greens make blue eyes pop. So if you kind of know the color wheel, it'll be easier for you to base the colors that you need to create beautiful sets that complement your client's colored eyes. So first thing I'm gonna do is tape her down. You guys already seen this on previous videos, but I'm just gonna do it for this one anyways. All right, so as you guys can tell, I am going to be doing a fill. This is a weekly fill for her just because we wanted to go ahead and film this video right away. So even though she does have her lashes on already, I'm going to be showing you guys the mapping, what extensions I'm using, and where I'm placing them, so you guys can kind of mimic this as a fresh set on somebody else. So I'm going to be going in using the VAVA Lashes Black Pearl lashes. I have them on my cute little tray here. So it's just this really cute pink tray that I got from VAVA Lashes, and I love it so much because you could put a little jade stone next to it. So that's perfect for me when I want to go ahead and lash and have my glue. I really like using tape down and a jade stone. It's just something I used to do in the beginning of my career, so I love the fact that this palette comes with that. I'll also be linking this down below. They also sell these lashes on Amazon. However, the tray and the lash tile can only be found on their website. I do have a coupon code if you guys are interested. It's Julia10, and you guys can get 10% off your next purchase with VAVA Lashes. And this is what the actual tray looks like. So for her, we do CC Curl 11 through 15, more of a mega volume set. That's just what flatters her eyes. It's what she likes. It complements her very well, and a really dark lash line. So also for blue lashes, I'm going to be using the blue lashes for the outer corners. We obviously are not going to go short like we do in the inner corner. We're going to keep it pretty long in the outer corner. I do like a slight wispy look to her lashes because it just doesn't look so stagnant if I were to do just, you know, a full set of just a regular map style. So I do a slight wispy set, and I'll go over how I do that as well. But as far as the blue lashes go, we're only going to be using 13 through 15 because on the middle towards the outer portion of her eye, that's usually the lengths that I use for her. So these ones are 0.07. I just use 13, 14s, and 15s for her because we are only doing the outer corner, so there's no need for smaller lengths. So we're just going to set that to the side for now. I've already pre-shaken my glue. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the fill portion of her lashes, and then once I'm ready to start doing the blue section, I will go ahead and jump back on. I will speed this up a little bit so you guys won't be hearing me talk or anything, and I'll probably put filler music in the background. So all I'm gonna do is go in and remove any outgrown lashes and fill any gaps that she needs, and then we'll go ahead and start filling in the blue lashes, and I'll show you guys exactly how I map and where I place them to create this effect.
Outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, right at it die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, right at it die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting tense up. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss you. Right now, I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG. Right outside, PT. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, ride or die. Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me.
So we're back. I basically went in and filled the whole right eye. So now we're gonna go ahead and start with the outer corner portion with the blue. So again, just a reminder, taking 13, 14, and 15, and we are creating a wispy look with this. So I didn't tell you guys how I did a regular wispy if this wasn't a blue set, but I'm gonna tell you guys now. So when it comes to wispy lashes for me, it's not really coordinated. I just go based off my client's natural lashes. So I put the longer lashes, well, the longer lengths of fans on the longer natural lashes and the shorter fans on the shorter natural lashes. You know, is wispy, gives the eyes a flirty, sexy effect. So that's kind of just what I do. So literally only this portion of her eye will get blue lashes. And there's really no way to determine exactly where that is. You just kind of have to have that eye, see where you want it here, kind of map it out if you want. So I'll go ahead and do that for you guys on the gel pad. I need to switch out my battery, so I'll be right back. So I'm going kind of towards the outer corner. So if I move these back, you can see that this is where I need to fill. So it's going to be here. And I still want those outer corners to be covered with regular lashes. So about here. That's the only portion that's getting blue. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. So right about here and right about there. So as you guys can see, that was pretty spot on. All right. All right, so now that we have our sections, I'm just gonna go in and brush. I'm gonna see if I need to remove any, which I don't think I need to. No, I'm pretty happy with that. I am gonna remove this black lash because as you can see, that's in our section. So since there are some here and I don't need to take any off, I'm just gonna go over real quick with you guys what lengths I already have on here. So on the top row, I have 15. So 15 is gonna be right here. So as you can see, this lash is on the top layer. So that lash is gonna get a 15. The middle lashes, so the middle layer, because she has about 3 layers. So if you guys don't really know what layers are, everybody's natural lashes has layers. So for example, hers are 3 layers. So she has her first layer, her second layer, and her third layer. So her first layer, I'm gonna put 15s. Her middle layer, I'm gonna put 14s, and her bottom layer, I'm gonna put 13s. That's gonna create a darker line lash effect, plus a wispy effect as well. So that's pretty much exactly what I did with the natural black lashes that I was doing. When you're doing a set that's more wispy, not too crazy wispy, but does have some oomph to it, that's usually what I do. I just go with a longer length on the top layer, a middle length in the middle, and then a smaller length at the bottom. That creates a very soft, natural wispy effect. So that's exactly what we're gonna do with the blue because it's exactly what we did with the black. So I'm gonna go ahead, so here's a top layer right there. So that natural lash is gonna get a 15. And as far as how many lashes I'm getting, I'm gonna do about 7 to 8 lashes and create a little blue fan. So again, I'm using the 15 millimeters, size 15 if you don't know what millimeters are. I'm not using a clear glue, I'm using a black glue because I still want that dark lash line. So again, going on that top layer, placing a 15. And this fan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's 9. So that's a 9 lashes to a fan. And they get a 15. So I'm gonna let that one dry. Okay, so just gonna pull that top layer back to reveal our bottom or our middle layer. Just like that. Okay. So the next one is going to be a 14, like I said. Grabbing about 8 to 9 lashes and creating a thin based fan. And just placing that one on the middle layer. There you go. Turn your head just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm gonna let that one dry because again, we're not working with a lot of lashes in this little section. So you wanna go easy. You wanna let each fan dry before you move on and you lash another one because you don't wanna get a sticky. You don't want lashes to get stuck together because then you'll have to separate it and it could be a little painful. It's a little tedious. It takes time away from you. So just go one at a time. Take your time when you're doing this to avoid any complications or hurting your client or etc. So we're just gonna let it dry, that way we can tape it back. If you were to tape this back before it dries, the lash will pop off and then you're gonna have to go ahead and wait for that to dry and then lash it again, and it's just this whole problem that you have to go through. So just give it a couple of seconds. My glue relatively dries in about 5 to 1 second, but I like to leave it extra because like I said, we're working really next to each other. Just wanna make sure that that lash is completely dry. I'm going to brush just to make sure that's on. A way that you can determine if you're applying volume lashes correctly is if you go to apply and you brush and you see some fall off. It could be one, because they're dirty. So the lash is trying to stick to the dirt instead of the natural lash, or you're not placing your lash correctly, thus causing it to pop off. So all right, so we're gonna pull those back. So these two lashes are kind of overlapping. That's how you know that there's layers right there. So again, since those are relatively more flatter, I'm gonna put a 14 and a 13 because the reason being is that since they're flatter, they fall down to the tape more. So you want those lashes to curl up equivalently when you're doing each layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 14 and a 13 so that way the lengths look the same when she opens her eyes. If that makes sense. I'll do a drawing and I'll plug it somewhere right here so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about.
I'm outside and
right outside. PT, 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me.
And brush them, making sure everything's nice and aligned. And I don't know if you guys can see from there, but it is already creating a wispy effect. I think you guys can. It's starting to look so pretty, so wispy. Okay, again, now that those are nice and dry, I'm going to pull back the lashes, the blue out of the way now, because we want the outer corner to still have black. because we only want that tiny section that we marked out to have blue lashes. And I see that there's one in here, so I'm going to remove that blue lash because it's not supposed to be in this section. I'm doing mega volume fans now with 0.03 lashes, like I said. So it's about like, I believe there's like 20 little hairs in a fan, a mega volume fan. So as you guys can see, there is so much depth in her lash line. We have our section filled. We did went over a little bit. It only looks like that because of the fans are so wide. And yeah, we went in. And that's pretty much it. I will show you guys a video of what it looks like when her eyes are open. But that is pretty much it, guys, for doing this type of look, for doing color lashes in the outer corner. I really hope it was very informative and you guys did learn a thing or two. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one.